So yes, variety is the spice of life, but the basics are the Olympic gold of longevity, at least when it comes to strength training exercises. All of these 6 exercises are easy to do, very low risk on injury for joints, and you can do them either at home or at the gym, and you'll see what I mean in these demonstrations. Stick around to the end and I'll tell you how to learn more.
The first exercise is the squat, and here's why. Lower body strength is tied directly to your ability to live longer, stronger. So not just longevity, but being able to be independent. So you can see, you can do a squat with simply a dumbbell, do it at home. You could also add a weighted vest, but there's also other things like leg press, machines, a hack squat, so that you have variations no matter whether you're at the gym or you're at home. This major muscle group strengthener is directly related to your successful aging. Next is the lunge. Now, this one I know bothers a lot of people for their knee safety. If you can't do a lunge, there are other things you can do to target the glutes, the hamstrings, particularly here. But you're seeing I'm doing a lunge on the right side of the screen, picking up, putting down a weight. That's very functional. That's why we really need it. On the left, on the floor, instead, no pressure on the knees. It's easier. You do need to be able to get down and up to the floor. For more support, you can't do it based on knees or hips. You want to do some kind of a pull. So often we talk about rows. This is a bent over row with dumbbells. I could do this in a seated position. If bending over bothers your lower back, that's probably about technique and positioning. We may be able to correct that, but an easy fix will be first to sit down to try it to reduce the pressure. Other ways that you can row, however, using machine weights. So here, palms up, pay attention to that. Palms up or palms in neutral rather than down. Keep your shoulders open. Seeing it from the front and the back. This is an easy one. Your weight is against the chest press, but you're not actually putting weight there. You've got it in your hands and your feet. Another way you can pull is do a lat pull down. Notice palms about shoulder width apart. Don't go too wide there. We don't need to stress the shoulders in order to get the work to those major muscles of the back for posture. 3 exercises may surprise you. They're not major muscle groups. This exercise is for midlife women with weak soleus muscles. This is a gender difference. Puts us at a place where we are more likely to fall at younger ages. And here's the deal. The soleus muscle is under what we visibly see as our calf muscles that we can work in a standing position. We need to be seated. So looking like this, or go to the gym. You can use that calf raise machine. They are generally, however, in the big boy area in the gym. So you've got to walk in there, know what you're doing, or ask for help and get on it. But here's what I'm doing. So I've got a book just to make this more comfortable. I've got a heavy kettlebell sitting on my thighs. And this is one where you need to go slow and controlled. We've got the large muscle when you're standing. You can do that powerfully, pushing up quickly. Here, you want to go nice, slow, and controlled. So there are 2 muscles in the calves. The gastrocnemius is on the outside. That's visually what we see. And the soleus is underneath. There's a direct link with increased risk of falls in women who have weak soleus muscles. So find time to fit this one in. Next, this is a bridge. Now, this is a great way to do core, and everybody who's anybody does planks. This is a safer way to do a plank, and what you're also doing is pulling those shoulder blades down on the floor. You want to keep your hips up in alignment with your knees and your shoulders, and even mine. Keep going for a little while and they will slip down, so you've got to remind yourself to bring it up. Core is actually everything between your knees and your shoulders. These are easy to do. Lift up, you can simply do a hold. This is a little more advanced, adding that walk, because I've got to stabilize, keep my hips lifted, keep them even. But you're also doing some retraction in your upper back, putting your head down. This is also great for posture. Women in menopause posturally get a little challenged and we get that kyphosis, rounded upper back, this last exercise helps you take care of that. And this bridge and extension, you could do these daily. Notice my palms are down, thumbs out. It's an important distinction. My toes are also down, so I'm protecting my lower back by tucking my pelvis under. You can do this a couple of ways. I don't like lift lower, lift lower. What I do like for you is to lift up, hold it, draw those shoulder blades together and toward your hips, really important. Notice that head down to my spine, nice straight line. So don't lift your head up and get into your neck and cause stress and strain. We want to correct that forward head hang and that rounding of the upper back. And this is an excellent way to do it. So you're resisting gravity here just from the floor. I know you got more resistance here from the puppies, but they also love it when you're on the floor with them. So it's a 2-for-1. So here I noticed that it's much more difficult. When you're ready, you bring those arms up with it, hold them here instead of down by your sides, and this is even more difficult. So I may not want to hold it out there all the time, but I can hold it and bring it back in and out, repetitions just like anything else. See details in the description for how many.
So there you have it. It's easy to do the right thing. Now, if you could round out that workout, we actually want to do muscle groups that include 8 to 10 major muscle groups. So that would mean your chest muscles, your back muscles, your leg muscles, which are your quadriceps, your hamstrings, as well as your glutes, your bum, your calf muscles, your biceps, your triceps, and your shoulders. Those are all of your major muscle groups, and those, some are more important than others. Chest muscles are bigger than, say, your biceps. Your back is bigger than your triceps. So if you are short on time, you're going to focus on these exercises that I show you here, including the bridge, which is for core. Easy to do, not much damage. We're not putting a lot of stress on your shoulders, and we are getting a little lower body. Core is actually between the knees and the shoulders.